All right, guys, what's going on? This is Dee Car Lady coming at you. All right, we are live here recording. Like I said, guys, what we're going to talk about today for our Funnel X. All right, this is our team mastermind for our Funnel X. So we're going to be discussing a couple of things. We're going to be discussing in our first session. We're going to be discussing different marketing strategies as it relates to the struggles that you guys are currently having. If you're having struggles, we're just going to talk about it. So everything that we talk about today is going to be surrounded by different ways to market this, whether it be the type of post to put up, whether it be putting you in contact with the right training that we have in the group, all of that good stuff. So I'll tell you what it's not for. It is not for complaints, right? It is not for woe is me. It is not for if you have an issue that you can't get your link to work or something like that. Those are technical difficulties. We are not going to discuss technical difficulties on this call. All right, like I said, this is talking about the struggles that you guys may or may not be having, what's working for you. So that way we kind of all discuss some things. We're all kind of new to this as far as Funnel X. It's not like any of us have been in Funnel X for more than 2 months. I think I've probably been in it the longest, and I think 2 months is like right where I'm at. So, we got a lot to discuss amongst each other. Once we get done with that, then we're going to have another session because Zoom only goes for 45 minutes, right? So once we exhaust that first session, we're going to come right back and we're going to talk about some exciting things that I'm putting together for our team, specifically for our team, whoever is in my downline with Easy One Up. We're going to talk about some bonuses and all that good stuff that I'm putting together to encourage everybody to keep rocking out, keep making money. All right, so with that being said, I got some names here. If you want to put on your camera, you can. You don't have to. I got your names listed up here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to call out some of you guys' names and then unmute yourself because I want you to, answer. Like I said, you will have to participate because that's what it's about. It's not going to be me rambling on to you. You're going to have to, give me some feedback, and everybody going to have to do some input to make this work. So let me start with Carol. Let me ask you first, Carol. Unmute yourself, hon. Carol, have you put your funnel together, Carol, and started promoting? Have you done that?
So I'm still working on that, as I mentioned to you, because I was sick for a while.
That's right. You did tell me you were sick. You did.
But I actually was, when I got home, I opened it to see what I needed, was missing. But I'm still working on it.
Okay, perfect. Okay. In the meantime of that, I know, like you said, you're working on putting it together and everything. In the meantime of what you want to do is you also want to check out the trainings that's already been recorded inside of the Passive Income Superstars group. It's in the file section. All right. And most of them are labeled Q&A. Because there are a lot of great tips, both paid and both free. Personally, I use a lot of the free ones. I pay too, don't get me wrong, but I use a lot of the free ones that are actually in that training. I have a lot of times people are asking me, oh, well, Dee, what are you doing? How's it working so well? Because I'm putting in the work. That's pretty much it.
Right.
I'm doing what was told to us to do. Like I said, none of us have been in it that long as far as Funnel X. 2 months is my highest. I think everybody else has probably been on it, less than me type situation. So I'm definitely following the footsteps of people who are already having success and then putting my marketing knowledge on top of that. All of us have marketing knowledge. How do we have it? Because we all bought Easy One Up, period. That's what I'm using. So I appreciate that, Carol. Keep working on that and definitely get better, okay? So go ahead and mute yourself for me again, and I'm calling the next person. Thank you, Carol. Okay. I appreciate that, sister. All right, Shantae, unmute yourself for me, hon. What's going on, Shantae?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm so sorry. I'm in the middle of putting together dinner for my family, so don't mind the background noise.
Look, this is what we do. We work, we take care of family. This is a whole life. We don't live in a bubble. We don't live in a bubble. So that's what's up. So let me ask you, Shantae, have you had a chance to put your funnel together?
Yes, my funnel's together.
Perfect. Okay, sounds like a plan. Now tell me first what has been working for you as far as marketing. I don't know how long you've been in. How long have you been in Funnel X so far?
I think this may be my 3rd week.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're all in the same boat, sis. So don't even trip. We're all in the same boat when it comes to that. So tell me, what do you think has been working for you thus far? And when I say working, don't think of it in terms of what has made you a definite sale. That's not the only thing I'm talking about. I'm talking about any type of traction, whether it be, you put up a post and you got some comments, whether somebody hit your inbox and said, hey, what you doing? Anything, any type of traction? What have you been doing that has been working? And then we'll get to, you know, what hasn't been working. Go ahead and talk to me, Shantae.
Okay, so actually, as of right now, I've only used like paid traffic. I'm not a huge Facebook person, so I've been using paid traffic for about 2 weeks. Have some subscribers, no sales yet, but you know, trying to let the system do what it does.
Okay. And that's exactly what you want to do.
Feed it with traffic.
That's exactly what you want to do, Shantae. Now let's dig into that a little bit. All right, you said that you've been doing paid traffic. Where have you been doing it? Have you been doing David gave us like direct steps to take to get traffic to choose traffic vendors through solo ads on Udemy. Have you been doing Udemy or something else?
I've done Udemy. Yep.
Okay. Did you use David's steps that he told us to do when you were setting up your funnel? He actually said, look for this, look for this, look for this. Did you actually use that?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Okay, perfect. Now you said that you're getting the subscribers in, letting the system do what it does. Now that's going to bring me to a very important point right here. Most likely it is, but I'm going to see if that's your case. Are you using a branded funnel? Are you using a branded funnel on top of the Funnel X? Are you using a branded funnel?
That I have not set up yet.
Okay. So you do know what I'm talking about, though.
Yes, I've seen that that training through Ontario.
Okay, perfect. Okay, and when you say you have not set it up, does that mean that you have not gotten your ClickFunnels account, your Aweber account? Is that what you mean by you haven't set it up?
Correct.
Okay. I'm definitely going to recommend that, because this is the reason. I want to make sure that y'all understand the reason for this, because I know Terry talks about it, right? You know, he teaches us about it, but he doesn't go like way in detail or whatever. He's going to only tell y'all what we asking. I mean, you know, he doesn't know if we have an issue if we don't tell him. But I'm going to tell you what that does for you. All right. When you have that first capture page, for one, you're going to be able to collect that lead now onto your Aweber list. You say, well, why do we need Aweber, right? Why do we need Aweber when we already got Now Lifestyle? Now, before I answer that question, I'm going to see if anybody on the team already knows that answer. Latasha, do you have an idea? Why would we want to use Aweber on top of Now Lifestyle? Why would we want to use two autoresponders?
Because it'll be branded to you.
How so? Explain to me.
Explain to you how to be branded.
Yeah, explain to me what you mean. By the way, Tasha is in the process. She's brand new. She's in the process of setting hers up. But Tasha is definitely experienced in marketing, so I'm still going to stick it to her with these questions. So go ahead, Tasha. Tia, tell me what you mean by because you want it to be branded to you. Like just kind of explain a little bit for me.
Because you want to be having follow-ups going out on your behalf as well as David's follow-ups, you know, and you can control basically what you're sending out to your prospects when you have your own email follow-up.
Y'all hear that? I know y'all heard it. Because y'all heard it just like I heard it. She said because you can control what you send out. You can control what's said. So the system is going to send what it's going to send, and it's going to send your link in there, right? It's doing that, right? But it's going to say whatever it wants to say. But when you control the autoresponder, right, it's in addition to. So you're not going to say, well, I don't want Now Lifestyle, I want Aweber. No, don't kill yourself like that. You want that in addition to. Because like mine, when I set mine up, now instead of my emails going out with David's picture on it, right, and you probably didn't think about it. You didn't think about the fact that your picture not in there. How could it be? Did you give them a picture? No, you did not. I didn't give them a picture. So your picture's not in those emails, right? Well, you want the people that you're getting, following up with your emails, you want them to see you, right? It's okay that they see David and all that. That's cool. We're not worried about that. But we're worried about that they're not seeing you, Kira. They're not seeing you, Deanna. They're not seeing you, Carol. Okay, they're not seeing me. But when you control what's in the messages, right, you can tweak it to your benefit. I'm going to give you guys a suggestion, and I mean, it's a free suggestion, so you guys just need to do it. You need to opt in to either my funnel or Randall's funnel or Ontarian's funnel, and I'm just naming the people who I haven't been doing it nearly as long as them. They've been doing it for a while, but I actually opted into Ontarian's funnel, and this is the reason why. I wanted to see what is he doing that I'm not doing, so I can do what he's doing and tweak it to my benefit. This is what I do, right? So when I opted into his funnel, this is what I saw. His funnel is branded to him, right? his first 2 pages, that branded funnel part, it's only 2 pages, right? It's branded to him, which means when I get his email, it says his name, right? But it also has his phone number for someone to call him, right? Or to text him, right? It has his picture, okay? Has his picture in there. Then you have some that go out that has his YouTube link that says, hey, come watch this video I did. None of that, aside from the name, you know, in the company's email, it will have his name, right? But aside from that, none of those other things are in the company's email, right? How do you know? Because you didn't put it in there. I mean, just being honest. I mean, you know, we didn't give them our picture, so it's not in there. We didn't give them a YouTube link, so how's it in there, right? But these are all things that you can control when you have your own follow-up sequence, okay? So you want both. You want Now Lifestyle doing what it does, right? You want them hammering it, but you also want people to start seeing your pretty face or your handsome face. You know, I'm sure we got some guys on the team, right? You know, you want them to start seeing your face, and you can control. If you, let's say when you get a sale, right? You can then put one of those messages in there, say, look, had another $200 or $250 day, or whatever the case may be. You know, this is what I got paid this Friday from Now Lifestyle, whatever. You can put that screenshot in there, in that email, but you can't do that on Now Lifestyle because it's not yours. So you want Now Lifestyle doing this thing, but you want to do your thing, right? So that's how you want to go a step above and beyond. Now, one person may say, well, why I need to do that? I don't want to pay for that. You could not want to pay for it. You could not pay for it, but I'm telling you, I recommend that you pay for it, and whether you do or not is on you. All right. It also, what also that dictates is how much harder you want to work. Now, none of us got into this because we wanted to work hard. There's a difference between working hard and working hard. None of us got into this because we wanted to work like 15 hours a day. Let's just be real with ourselves. That's not why we got into this, right? So if you want to work smarter, not harder, then you pay for tools that help you do that. All right. That's the bottom line. It's not going to be free. It is not. If you was thinking it, stop it, get it out your mind. Nothing's going to be free. However, it can wind up being free. And let me tell you what I mean by that. So that way you guys kind of get that notion out of your head that, oh, I got to pay another bill. For instance, we have Now Lifestyle in there, right? I don't pay for it. You say, D, how you don't pay for it? Because I think they've taken 3 payments out from me, right? But the end of this month, they paying me a check over $300. Well, I pay them $50 a month, right? 3 times 50 is $150. They're paying me $300. So who won? I did. Ad Boost is in there, right? Ad Boost, I pay $37. Most people pay $49. I just, was in there earlier. I paid $37, right? Ad Boost last week paid me like $300. So do I care about $37? Do I care about $49? Do I care about $360 something for the year when they just paid me $300 something last week? No, I do not. But this is how you have to get yourself to. So do not be afraid, okay? Do not be afraid to invest in tools, right? Invest in tools that can help you, and then you can worry about getting, different affiliates, signed up under you to use that tool as well. So that way it offsets your costs, right? Because think about it like this. What would you rather do? Let's say I only want to spend $100 a month on my business, period, right? But you're making $25 a month, okay? Versus you say, well, man, somebody else or whatever is spending $500 a month on their business. Man, that's too much. But they're making $1,000 a month off of their business, profit-wise, gross profit. So 1,000 minus 500 is 500 net profit. Versus you spent 100 and made 25. You lost 75 a month. It's just simple math. Take out your calculator, do it. It is what it is. This is not going to change. I don't care if you don't like math. This is the truth, and it's not going to change. So that's the mindset that you have to think of when you're thinking of tools and what you need to use. Whatever it is that you need to get to make your life easier and your job better, meaning your job as far as being the best that you can be, right? You need to do it. However you need to come about it, you need to do it because it's going to help you make more money, which is what you want to do, and not spend as much time doing it, okay? Nobody wants to do 15 hours a day. I mean, if we love doing 15 hours a day, then we would have stayed on our job. That's just the honest truth, so that's not what we're trying to do. So I want to make sure you guys really understand the importance of that follow-up sequence. Now, the other part of branding yourself is that branded funnel. So we want to talk about that branded funnel. Let me see who might have seen the branded funnel. Kira, did you see, unmute yourself, huh? Did you see the branded funnel that Tyrion uses or that I use? I don't think you saw mine. Did you see the one that Tyrion uses?
You talking to me, right?
Yes, ma'am, Miss Kira.
Carol or Karen?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. My dialect is all off because I said Kira. That's probably not even how to say it. But Miss Carol, you're unmuted. Go ahead, Miss Carol. My apologies.
And my ears are all full of stuff, so I don't know.
Nah, that's my fault. I mean, you know, little Southern get in there a little bit. I'm sorry about that. Miss Carol Stanford. Then you tell me, Miss Carol Stanford.
I think I saw your funnel and Antirian's funnel.
Okay, did you see my branded one?
No.
Okay, yeah, you probably didn't see my branded one, but you saw Ontarians. Ontarians is my branded one. His has the ladies talking. The ladies talking about the vacation. That's the branded funnel. Okay. Now, why do you think that he uses that, Carol, on top of the funnel X ROI? Why do you think he does that?
So people could see who he is, and so people could remember him. You know, because you're actually going into his link. You know, we love the Funnel X, but we want people to remember us. You know, and know that we are your connection, not David.
Booyah, booyah. That is it. Like, even if you use the branded funnel that has the lady talk, right, the generic lady, and let's say because you haven't made your own video yet, so put in there, that's fine. But the fact is that you have, I'm not gonna say a million. It's not a million people using Funnel X right now, but let's say it's like 1,000 people using it.
It's getting there now.
Right. You know, it's like 1,000 people using it, and all they see is David, right? But now when you start using your branded funnel, they see you or whatever, you know, generic lady or whatever that you're using in there. Now your stuff looks different. They're like, oh no, this isn't what I watched before. So let me go ahead and pay attention now. This looks different, you know. So yeah, you want them to remember you, and ultimately you want to make your own video, right? I'm talking about, you know, your story, right? And you want to so they can see your pretty face, so your handsome face, right? You want them to see you because once again, you want them to understand that, hey, when you go through this link, you're connected to me, you're on my team, and we rock on my team. You might talk to David after that, but right now you're talking to me. That's how you want it to be. All right. So we understand the importance of the branded follow-up sequence and the branded funnel. The branded funnel I use is from ClickFunnels. That one I pay $97, but I do have a couple of affiliates, so I don't pay. Well, actually, I have a lower plan, but y'all will pay $97. I got in on the special. I'm sorry, guys. Y'all pay $97, but I do have a couple of affiliates because they have affiliate program too. I do have a couple of affiliates, so I don't pay the full price. So that's the mindset that I'm thinking of. You know, I don't have a problem paying, but how can I soon, you know, pass this word on to someone who needs it, so that way they're getting a product that they need, a product or service that they need, and I'm also being able to offset my costs, so I don't have, you know, I'm not paying, you know, $5,000 a month to run my business. Which, hey, if I'm making $100,000 a month or something, I don't care. But you know, I ain't at $100,000 a month, right? So that's where we want to be on that. All right, now. Go ahead. Yes, ma'am.
ClickFunnels, ClickFunnels offers a package for $19.99.
Yes.
But right, they only 3 funnels you could do with that, right?
No, ma'am. The $19.99 is what's called the share funnel package. And what that allows you to do, like, let's say you say, yeah, I want to get that, and I just want to use it for that one funnel, right? Then I could share that one funnel with you, right? And then you could get on a share plan, which is the $19.95 a month. So what that allows you to do is only use that funnel. You can't add pages, not saying that you would not need to, but just saying, but you would be able to edit those 2 pages. You just can't add stuff on it, and you can't create other funnels. But it is a viable option if the only reason that you're getting ClickFunnels is to use for this system. That is a perfect option. Now, if you're getting it because you have other businesses, like I do, I have other businesses, so I needed more than one funnel and everything perfect. But if the only business that you're doing right now is Funnel X ROI, okay, then that is a valid use of that. And like I said, I can share my my funnel code with any of you guys after the fact, you know, after we get done or whatever, that if you want to get that, then boom. I also made a video on how you can switch out the links on that, so that way you know how to get it set up. So if you're doing it at like 12 midnight, don't instant message me at 12 midnight talking about D, it's not working. Don't do that. Y'all better stop it. All right. So, but I went that extra step to make those videos for you guys. Anybody want that? But yes, that's a good point right there, Carol.
Thanks.
Not a problem. Look at that. Carol been sick and she on it. I'm just, you know, look. Clap for Carol. Clap for Carol, y'all. Come on, give a clap for Carol. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Now, is there anybody at this point that does not understand what we've been talking about as far as the branded autoresponder and the branded funnels. Like the purpose of it is anybody unclear on that? If you are, unmute yourself and say, I missed something or whatever. You know, just let me know. Y'all good? Give me a thumbs up if y'all good. Cause y'all ain't okay. I see Alicia giving me the thumbs. Becky give me thumbs up. Tasha give me the thumbs. Kira, I can't even see you, so I'm hoping you good. Shantae, I can't see you. Hoping you good. Carol, I know you good because you've been talking. Deanna, I think you might be at work, Miss Deanna, so I'm not sure if you good. Hopefully you good. All right, so we're gonna keep moving. All right. Now let's move on to the next thing. This is one thing that I'm noticing that people are asking about, whether they're asking me or asking the group, but I see people asking a lot. They say, hey, I don't know how to promote. What should I do? I'm going to answer that, okay? My answer has not changed since people have been asking, but I'm going to answer that. You need to watch the videos that are inside the group, right, on the Q&A, the trainings, because literally the fella tells us, you know, these insider tips. And when I say insider tips, guys, I'm not just saying it because it's like a word you throw around when you say, oh yeah, insider tips, we call everything insider tips. No, I'm telling you that it's an insider tip because some of those nuggets that he gave us, right, is stuff that I had to pay to get. Like I paid for training before I got to Easy One Up. I was paying monthly for training, right? I had to pay to get it, and some of the stuff that he was talking about, I still didn't get, and I was paying monthly. So when I say that he got the insider tips that he has dropped for free, watch the videos. You don't like to watch the videos, then you're probably not going to succeed. I'm going to just be real with you. I'm going to just keep it 100. I don't care how long it takes you to watch the videos. If you don't want to watch videos, then you might as well just do something different because online is all about watching the videos. So that is how you promote. You watch the videos, follow the training, look at your training inside of Easy One Up. All of us bought training, right? I don't even want to ask y'all how many people looked at the training in Easy One Up because I don't want y'all to feel no type of way because I know a lot of y'all didn't. But, you know, but it's training inside of there as well. And all of this is about marketing, about different marketing tips to use, whether it's text message marketing, whether it's using Udemy, you know, whether it's using Facebook, getting free Facebook attention, you know. And here's a big tip, guys, that's not in that training, but this is just something, just thinking outside the box. Here's a big tip, all right? Write this down. Whatever you do, right? Here's a big tip. When you see other people succeed, being very successful online marketing, right? Because everything they're doing is marketing, right? You want to follow them. It's free. And don't think just follow one person. No. When you follow only one person, as far as watching them and seeing what they're doing and learning from them, then you're going to be stuck in that one view and you're going to struggle. I follow 1, 2, 3, 4, and I just picked up another one on my radar, 5. At least 5 people I have that I follow. Now, some of these people you might have heard of, some of you haven't, because it doesn't mean that they have to be making $1 million a year for me to follow them. If I opt into someone's funnel and I get their email sequence, right, and it's coming through, and I'm like, man, I didn't think about doing that. Then guess what? They're on my radar. I don't care if they just started. They're doing something that I was not doing that I feel is interesting. So I need to be doing it, and I need to see what else they're doing, period. So don't think you only can follow one person, only follow Mansell, only follow Taryn, or only look at this. No, look at all these different people so that you can absorb what's working and you can start putting into action for your own business. All right, and what that does is not only gives, I'm gonna need somebody to mute themselves. Who's on mute, Tasha? Is that you?
Girl, whatever. You know that's not me.
Everybody muted though, except for Toya. Is that you, Toya?
Hold on.
Okay, I was like, everybody muted.
Lord, these.
All right, cool.
Blame it on me, huh? Blame it on me, huh?
You know what I mean? You gotta get the newcomer. But yeah, I forgot my train of thought. The kids were just getting me right there. They got me real quick. Somebody help me out. They got me. Look.
You said you want us to follow people that are making it. People that, you know, I don't want my bird to start up again.
No. I got you. Right. People that you see that are, you know, out there, they're making some type of movement. It's not all about them showing their screenshots and everything, but they're having some type of, they're getting a lot of comments. Okay. They're getting a lot of comments or what have you. You don't want to be scared to opt into people's funnels. I've had people ask me for info, right? They ask me for info, right? I get them a little excerpt and then I give them the link. And instead of going to the link, they want to ask me more questions about what's in the link. What are you scared of? If you're that scared of giving somebody your email address, go create another one. It's free. But you want to opt in. Why would you want to opt in? I got to ask this question. Becky, why would you want to opt into people's funnels? That's right. Talk to me. Talk to me, sis. Why do you want to opt in?
I think that you would want to opt in is because if you're
Turn your volume up. I can't hear.
Can you hear now?
Yep.
Okay, well, that's because I had to unplug them. Okay, the reason why I think that you should opt in, because not only can you see what the other person's pages look like, you can see what, you know, that's like a model form for you of how to set up your own page. So if you see how they're setting it up, and when you click the links and what it goes to, you can take that as a model form to set up your own funnel the way that you want.
Boo, y'all. That is it. And that was free, y'all. That was free. So far, the stuff that we've been talking about has been free stuff other than the systems, and I told you how to get it for free, right? That's like legit free. This is the type of stuff that I learned to do. I didn't start off doing this because I didn't know, right? I just had to keep on paying for training, right? Like I said, I was paying monthly, paying for training, and then watching other people when they were like, oh, here's a free training. I'd opt in so I can see what they're doing. So that way you can see if it's something that you're not doing that you need to be doing. Because if they got a whole bunch of comments on there saying, yeah, info, yeah, brother, that was some banging training. Yeah, sister, blah, blah, blah. You're like, so is it good? Let me see. Let me see what they're doing that I'm not doing so I can upgrade myself in my business and start doing that, right? So all of this is part of the process of what you need to do on a regular basis, right? I'm not saying you're going to find somebody's stuff to opt in every single day, but throughout a week, you can at least find 5. I mean, on Facebook, especially, everybody loves throwing out their links on Facebook, right? So you can at least, you know what I'm saying? You can at least get that, you know, on a regular basis. So that way the information is coming in as you're doing everything else you're doing. If something looks like a gem of an idea, you're like, oh man, I need to implement that right now. You know, when I found out about, you know, putting the pictures in the emails, like, yeah, okay, we know put pictures in emails, right? But until I saw someone else do it, I opted into their funnel. It didn't really click to me like, oh, now I see why they put the pictures, because people like to look at pictures more than they like to look at words, right? So I'm like, forget this other list of things I had to do. I'm doing that right now, you know, because that was something that I could implement right then. It wasn't going to cost me anything extra either, you know, and I went ahead and put that into action. And so you may not see the results that day, but, you know, maybe the next few weeks or the next month or whatever, you're going to start seeing the results of that. People are going to start responding to your emails because they see it's a real person, not a robot or anything like that. All right. So that's major. Now, what we're going to do, because like I said, these Zoom meetings only last 45 minutes, right? And I don't give them that often to need more than 45 minutes. But this is what we're going to do because we're not done, y'all. It is what it is, right? I'm going to end this one. I'm going to drop another link inside the group. Y'all need to join that link. We get back on and we rock out. All right. Let's do it.